Well, yesterday when we checked in with our tech expert, Mike Yawney, he was exploring the possibilities of smart homes. Well, this morning, he's mixing it up and exploring the future of tech. He's at the Collision Conference here in Toronto. It's the fastest growing tech conference in North America, and I almost want to call it, is one of the largest in the world, and you've been checking out some very cool things, including Roger's 5G. Morning.
Yeah,
all that one shot
good morning. Roger, it's quiet here. But you're right, it is one of the fastest growing tech conferences in North America. They are actually approaching close to 30,000 people so far this year, and there are crowds here you got to push through. But I will say this is one of the most polite tech conferences because it's Canadian. You hear a lot of, oh, sorry, excuse me, pardon me, oh, no, my bad. It's nothing like the ones in the U.S.
Canadians need to build an app for that.
All right. There's a lot of buzz here, Roger. Of course, there's celebrities. Seth Rogen's here. Timbaland's here. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is here. And it doesn't matter who you're talking to, whether it's the celebs or it's the startups. Everyone seems to be focusing on 5G because that is what's going to be running a lot of the devices and the startups and the companies in the near future. So we're actually in the Rogers booth here at Collision. And full disclosure, Rogers is our parent company, but they're the only telecom here that's actually talking about 5G, and not only talking about it, demonstrating it. They
what
actually
is
have
5G,
5G up and running. Good question, because there's a lot of confusion, right? It's 3G, LTE, 5G. 5G is basically fifth generation wireless. What that means, you know, wireless is already pretty fast, but think about being way faster. They kind of make a reference to the blink of an eye. It takes 20 or 200 milliseconds to blink your eye.
Okay.
You can transfer data with 5G in 1 millisecond.
Wow.
So faster than you can blink an eye. So right here, this is a prime example. Prime example here, Roger. This is 4K streaming over a live 5G network. It looks good. This is still in the testing phase, I will say, because it hasn't rolled out yet. But imagine some 4K like that on a smaller device like a tablet or a phone. It looks pretty impressive. But speed is only one thing. I'm going to kind of take you further into the booth. There's something called latency, and that's the delay between when two devices talk to each other. And that can be a problem when it comes to games and things like that.
Lag,
so we have,
right?
you
As
might remember something like this. Lag. Exactly. The kids call it lag. This game is almost like Labyrinth. I have a little controller here, and I'm controlling it over 4G. So there's a slight delay when I use the controller to when the table moves, the tilt table here. But we're going to switch it over to 5G, and then all of a sudden you can feel how much more responsive it is. That lag is completely gone. So when it comes to gaming, it's really, 5G is it's a game changer.
You did very well in that game too, Mike.
Okay. Right? I'm a master at the tilt table. Okay, do this for me. Can you do something for me?
Yep.
Just hold your head like this.
All right.
Because what I'm going to tell you is maybe going to make your head go.
All right, let's do it.
This looks nerdy, but these are actually really neat. These are called Focals by Focus. Now, this is a company out of Waterloo.
You look good.
These are smart glasses.
Yep.
But right? It's a good look for me. But you know what? These actually, it's. Think of it this way: Google Glass. It never really took off.
No.
And yet this company out of Waterloo thinks they have the solution. So these smart glasses pair up with your smartphone, and you can get notifications. You can get turn-by-turn direction. Alexa's built into them. You can actually control things through the little ring here, so you can actually respond to text messages. But what's really cool about it, it doesn't project the information on the lens. It actually projects it right onto your retina.
Wow.
That's pretty cool, right?
It's cool, kind of creepy.
It's pretty neat.
It's a whole bunch of things.
I agree. It's Black Mirror-ish. I agree. I agree. Okay, quickly got to show you this. This is really neat. This is out of Markham. You remember Pong?
Yes,
right?
I do
You're old
remember
just like
Pong.
me. You played Pong. This is a new take on the classic Pong. So what they did was they put Pong into a coffee table, but it's like a physical representation of it. You actually have physical paddles, and you have a pixel that's actually a cube. But what's neat about this is it all runs off of artificial intelligence. So cameraman Jeff, he's sitting down. We're going to play. Are you ready? We're going to put two-player on. So magnets and artificial intelligence run this table. So you use the paddle just like you're playing a video game. Oh, Jeff, you're horrible.
He is shooting right now.
It's a really neat
He does have a
feel.
camera in his hand.
That's no excuse. No excuse. You can charge your phone on this guy. You can put custom music into it. So it's really neat that, Pong is making a comeback. And, of course, it's, a company out of Markham in the New York region that's bringing it to the forefront. A lot of buzz about this. It's a little bit expensive. It's about $3,000 US. Ooh. But I would like to have this in my home.
All right. Christmas is coming. Be a good boy.
Right?
All right. Thanks very much, Mike.
Thank you.
And Mike will be back next week with the latest tech updates. You can also follow him at Gadget_Guy. Let's head up to Airborne now. And Jordan, take a look at the roads.